Hey, happy Wellness Wednesday. Kelly T here, popping in. I've been trying to log in live all morning, but my day has just I've had a little fun. Let's just say that. I am doing the Equal Life Stress, Mood, and Metabolism test where I'm spitting into a little vial here. And let's just say I've been trying to do this for a little while, but it's testing my thyroid. It's testing my cortisol, which I've had adrenal fatigue in the past. So super excited to see if I've been able to rebound with that, with all the tools and tips and tricks that I've been doing the last year and a half. But anyways, this is not about what I've got going on this morning. It is about you guys and bringing you a Wellness Wednesday. So this topic is going to be something that, a lot of people get embarrassed to talk to others about. And this is something that I pull out of every single client. So it's kind of fun when they're like, I've never even told my husband that. And I'm like, yeah, you'll tell me everything. So this Wellness Wednesday is going to be about bloating, constipation, what could be the causes, and how you can move forward to try your hardest so that you can solve that problem. Um, Typically, if you are, let's just say, dealing with bloating and constipation, the one area that I would look at is are you dealing with maybe some parasites or candida? Could be bacterial overgrowth, different things like that. Viruses can cause bloating as well. So, looking at more of the root cause versus the, well, maybe it was a food or maybe it was that. So digging a little bit deeper. And that's what I do with a lot of my clients. We run at-home labs to kind of check that stuff. So doctors typically, and I know whenever I had my parasite, which I've been very open about that journey. That was last spring or winter and spring. I was having some issues and they did find out I had a parasite. But my primary doctor and my um, gastro. I was like, what's that other doctor's name? They didn't advise that it was a parasite, and we were trying all those avenues until I moved forward with a parasite cleanse, and sure enough, the problem was solved. So I guess I have to believe that it was a parasite. But anyways, that was a tangent. Doctors typically run their own labs, and they don't typically find what we look for on the integrative side. So those are things that just kind of be aware of. Other things that could be stopping you from or causing bloating and constipation is poor detoxification. And I know I'm running a 7-day detox right now. Some of my ladies are doing 14 and even 21 days, so they're just feeling amazing. We have had such great results there. But if your body's not detoxing properly, which it naturally does detox, but I always say that it's like changing your oil in the car. Sometimes we need a tune up. Sometimes we have those detox pathways that get clogged up. So if you feel like you need a proper detox, definitely reach out to me. I would love to kind of talk you through that and let you know how I detox and what I use to detox. But if that is causing, let's just say you're not having the bowel movements, it's causing a traffic jam basically inside of you, then you're going to want to make sure you excrete as much as possible. And if you're not having a bowel movement every day, then you're definitely not properly detoxing. And those are something to work with your integrative health practitioner on, and kind of look at that. Another thing could be food sensitivities. And I know there's a lot of food sensitivities with dairy, gluten. Those are two of the main ones. A lot of people, I know for me, soy-based foods, you will see me looking like I'm 9 months pregnant whenever I eat a lot of soy, even nightshade vegetables. So looking at foods that could be causing it would be an ideal way of saying, you know what, those are foods that just don't align with me, and maybe just avoid them as much as possible. Mineral deficiencies, and actually, you know what, I'm going to pull this out. Yeah, it's right on top. Mineral deficiencies, and this is something I've been testing a lot of my ladies on. This is the Cabral Equal Life lab test, and you cut a little piece of your hair, which it sounds awful. It is not. My son did it, Connor did it, and he just took like a little bit from here. But what it does is it tests your mineral deficiencies to see where you're deficient. And it also tests your heavy metals. So I found that I had a lot of mercury in my body, and a lot of, what was the other one? It was mercury and aluminum. So those are things that I just kind of keep an eye on. But those also, before I did the test and kind of found out my deficiencies, I was feeling a little more full and bloated. So I know for sure once I've balanced that out with certain supplements and herbs, then I've been able to rebound and I'm feeling good again. But that took time. It's not an overnight success. Um, so looking at where your deficiencies are, looking at, maybe it's something as simple as adding a supplement or adding an herb to your diet already. So keeping those things simple for your life too. Um, so those four things are immediately what kind of come up with what you can look into if you are dealing with bloating or constipation or different things like that. Some solutions would be to run those at-home lab tests the minerals and metals is fantastic. You can also do some fermented foods. I'm not a fermented food fan, but kimchi, sauerkraut, have at it. I think that probiotics help some people. I don't like it to be your long-term success of fixing. But give probiotics a try. I have a few brands that I like through Equalife. You can also, upon waking, drink some warm lemon water and just rub your tummy. That tends to get some things moving, especially if you're having trouble with daily bowel movements. This is the hardest, but then the easiest one is incorporating at least 20 to 25 plants into your plan. So, different plant types. You're looking at all your vegetables. You can even incorporate fruit. I mean, anything that has good fiber, and if it comes from the ground or if it comes from the ground, or I was gonna say has a mother, but that's another saying for something else. But just incorporate more fruits and vegetables, 20 different, or if you can't do 20, give me 10, like something. But just incorporating those different plant-based foods into your week would definitely help get the fiber content up, and fiber helps excrete as well. Because what happens is, especially as we age, the lack of estrogen so we're declining in estrogen as we age, which if you're in peri or meno or post like me, your estrogen, mine's tanked. I mean, I, at this point, do my best, but the lack of estrogen in most women could be causing the stall in your bowel movements, sleep disruption, of course, the night sweats and hot flashes and things like that. So that's why whenever you do enter perimenopause, you start feeling those like sleep disturbances and you're like, what the heck's going on? So just know that we definitely need to get your constipation and bowel movements up, handled before you kind of look at the next phase of your life. Because especially our immune system is housed in our gut. So it's wintertime here. It's a lot of things going on. I know the flu's going around and just random cold viruses are going around too. So you want to keep yourself as healthy as you can be. And your gut is where 70 to 80% of your immune system is housed. So if you're sick all the time, allergies all the time, constantly coughing or clearing your throat or things like that, those are things that need to be addressed because, your weakened immune system is not only the symptom of your cold or your virus or whatever you have, it's internally something going on too. So you always want to make sure you have that healthy body. The gut, and this is also key if you're not having a bowel movement every single day, your gut is responsible for moving your hormones out of your body. And we want to make sure we're excreting what I like to call the dirty estrogens, the bad estrogens, because there are different types of estrogens our body utilizes. One of them we do not want recirculating. So we definitely want to make sure we are excreting or having a bowel movement every day so we can get rid of the bad estrogens. And outside of that, I had a little note here, warm water and vitamin C warm water and lemon or warm water and vitamin C will help first thing in the morning, get the bowel movements. A liquid-based breakfast is always key. I know a lot of my clients, they've moved towards if their protein powder works for them. Some protein powders constipate women, and those are, if that's you, don't try and find another protein powder. Let's just try and get some food in and hit those macros that way. But liquid-based breakfast is key. If you can handle the protein powder, amazing. And making sure you're getting 25 grams of fiber every single day. So, but that is it. I try to keep these really light. I'm under 10 minutes now, so this is great. But if you have any questions, comments, drop it in the comments here. I will be happy to answer those. Also, I am opening up my calendar to do one-on-one consults. My concierge wellness package is launched finally. Right now, I have 4 sessions that we can work one-on-one together to optimize your hormones, reset your gut, and just give you the overall life that you want. And you know, if we want to work towards fat loss, muscle building, if we want to work towards digestion or hormones, that is what these 4 sessions are. So if you are interested in that, shoot me a private message or email me. I will be happy to show you what that looks like. So anyways, thanks guys for tuning in to Wellness Wednesday. And I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. If you have any topics that you want me to discuss, drop them also here in the comments, because I'm doing this for you guys. It's not for me. So I would love more topics to help support you in your everyday wellness journey. So thanks, guys.